Hi there, my fellow YouTubers. What's going on? I hope you're having a kick-ass day and succeeding into your day-to-day goals and lives and creativities. I want to have a discussion with you about the Christmas period, leading up into the Christmas period. I know a lot of people tend to struggle at this time, as well as myself. So without further ado, let's talk about the Christmas period. Now, a lot of people want love and romance and various bits and pieces this time of year, which is fine, which is good, but what you gotta realise is that there are things that are out of your control, out of your restriction. And yes, there's a lot of negativity, and a lot of people think that Christmas is a really happy time and celebrations and family to get-togethers. Yeah, that's true. That's some families do, not many, but some, and it's a really good time to catch up with family and friends and loved ones and through the holidays and Christmas period and various bits and pieces like that, which is fine. But there are a lot of people that it's all just bullshit. But yes, a lot of people work from 9 to 5, leading up to that Christmas period, non-stop. Oh, guys. Girls, people going beyond. Then, they're single, then they come to Christmas Day, and they don't care. I mean, there's no one there. It's all just empty. They go out for Christmas lunch, dinner, come home, go to mass, then come home and just relax for the day. But a lot of people, it's very, very dark, very nasty time of the year. A lot of stuff going on, people wanting to be in relationships and then they're not in relationships. Very dark, very violent. We all want answers, every one of us, there's no doubt about that. Even I, myself, want some answers. I mean, I know from where I stand that females really do get out of control. You might think, well, geez, Darren, I understand that, where you're going. Females get out of control, how do we stop it? Reality is you can't, but what you do is you just fucking stare them right in the eyes. You stare them right in the eyes and not say a word, and you just flunk it through their subconscious. The attitude's not from our end, it's from your end. And that could go for females as well, when it comes to guys and things. But very unlikely. Not only that, if you're females and you're working in a place, you're taking advantages of other people, that shit's got to stop. You know who you are. You need a fucking kick in the ass. I've had enough. Yes, there are some very good things going on in my life at the moment. I'm not going to deny that. Some very positive things that were unexpected, so that's great. There's been some very shitty and nasty things. But we're getting through it. We're communicating. That's what you want. If I ever hear another female taking advantage of a male in a workplace situation again, I'm going to get my foot so far and shove it up the fucking ass that it's literally going to hurt. That's serious. It all starts with attitude, it all starts with you. Now for the females that do the right thing and get things done, I congratulate you. And not only that too, if you're females and you see your males struggling this time of year, tap him on the shoulder and say, hey, are you okay? Do you want to go out on coffee? It's not hard. I do feel as if females need to show a lot more support. A lot more compassion, a lot more pride. A lot more respect. But in saying that, it's a kick in the guts to every 4 or 5% that do the right thing and want to get along with their work. And there are some fucking hard-working females out there. Really hard. And my heart goes to you. And to your families and to your loved ones. Providing that it's done for the highest good of all. But in saying that, everything else is well, hunky-dory. Got some good things, some exciting news. Hopefully going between now and until the rest of the year. So if I don't see you, have a merry and safe Christmas and take it easy out on the roads, for fuck's sake. How many times do I have to say it? Slow down behind the wheel. Be safe. Support one another. When you're at work and you see a guy struggling and you've finished his shift, if you're a female, give the guy a hand. Are you okay? Do you want to go out? Do you want to have a talk? Do you want to go across the road? Do you want to grab a bite to eat? You don't take an advantage of other people. Shit's got to stop. So, love and support and light and commitment and dedication and if you're male, just do the defense and offense. That's another thing too. If you're single and you're on Christmas Day, don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. And that goes for girls too, just don't worry about it. As I said, it's out of your restriction. Oh, but my time's running out. What happens if it's your last reincarnation? Who gives a shit? Smile, laugh. No, I'm single on Christmas Day, who gives a shit? Half of what you see behind closed doors is BS anyway. Yeah, there are some happy moments and you wish you were part of those happy moments, but at the end of the day, who cares? If you suffer from depression because of Christmas, just do your best. Do your best. If you're single at Christmas time, it doesn't matter. Oh, but I want to. It's out of your restriction. That's why it's so hard for people to get in relationships, because it's out of their restriction. That could be for twin flame, soul base, and other various bits and pieces. It's out of your restriction. Yeah, you may get mad, you may get upset, you may want to cry, I get all that, do it. If you want a business, you be smart, you get your work done early, and then you try and knock off early the best you can, but find things to do when you've knocked off early. You do your hobbies, you relax, you go by the beach, you know? Just relax, chill. Another good thing is you got a PlayStation and Xbox One and Switch. You got the movies. I mean, how good's Wonder Woman? I'm watching Wonder Woman on Christmas Day. That's 2 hours already taken off the clock. Before I do other things. So just relax, chill, and if you're single, embrace it. I understand. Now you might say, well, Darren, what about the twin flame? Yeah, I get it. I'm just as pissed off as you are. A lot of my soul-based relationships are available, and I want to get with a couple of them. But you reckon my twin flame will allow it? No. And that's another thing too, I'm getting told. Just keep an eye on your entities and attachments and various bits and pieces too. Because their family's checking out left, right and centre. I mean, hell, I want to kick the shit out of my new twin flame, but I can't feel it because Gabrielle will say no, he doesn't want it. I've worked in 50-degree days. Tennis last night was freaking fantastic. Rotary today was outstanding. Tennis last night, people are saying it's one of the best games I've ever played for those 7 years, knocking off the number one seed in the club, being the number one team, number one, number two. We actually did it. We actually knocked them off in a tiebreaker with a backhanded shot to win the match, and I did it. I cut one of my best mates' lines in fucking 50 degrees heat. Well, not one of my one of my clients. Who's a mate, but it's not my best mate, just one of my clients. In 50-degree heat. Not only that, and 2 other vacant properties on the day as well. I got the evidence in the phone, so they're not going to lie about that. They're not going to lie about tennis because it's all recorded anyway on the sheets. I could just go back to the time sheets and say, there you go, buddy. Darren, can I be greedy at Christmas time? I'm going to say yes, but for the highest good of all. You might keep a little money for your side, which you should give to your staff, and various bits and pieces. This is why they need shit that you've been hanging out for on eBay, or hanging out and buy Paul Roos's book, which is I wanting to do, or Nick Greenwald's book. So it's okay to keep a little bit of profit on the side for yourself. That's okay. Or if you're making a little bit extra profit, flock it back into your business. beautiful idea. Now's a good time of year to start making your profit and start making your money. So just try and focus on other things besides love and romance. I know it's hard because people are at different levels and various bits and pieces like that, and all you want to do is shoot your twin flame. I get it. But maybe just concentrate on your business. Maybe read a book, maybe take up hobbies, maybe do whatever it is that you need to do. Oh yeah, but they're in the timeline's fucked. Yes. Yes. That's true. It's true. All of it. Again, that's out of your restriction. You may feel as if you're ready, but chances are, yes, that's right, but is she ready from her end? That's why the sole bases are catching up. The sole bases are knocking on the front door saying, Derek, can we get out of the contracts and start signing the twin flames? Or to Joe, or to Barney, or to Gumble, or to whoever. That's what's happening. There's new timelines being created all the time. And that's the other thing too with Christmas Day, just treat it as if it's any other day. Just treat it as if it was any other day. Let's repeat that. Let's treat Christmas as if it was any other day. That's beautiful. Another thing that's on people's mind too is, gee, Darren is love, the greatest love of all time. It varies. It varies from person to person. There's no control. And a lot of it's got to do with the location of the area as well. Hint. So without that being said, it's been a great 12 months. We'll leave it at that. Hopefully we'll get stuck in gaming. I've got another GTA 5 video coming away. Hopefully finish off that series. Picked up Cricket International Live. I'm getting stuck into that. So hopefully I can bring you some stuff on to that. I want to pick up Wolfenstein on the PlayStation 4 over Christmas. I want to pick up Mario Kart 8 on the Switch and start giving those to a bit of a bolt over Christmas Day as well. See, that's the thing. That's already Christmas Day taken care of even before you start thinking about the rest. So, toilet's getting a bit ticky with it. Anywho, so that's what I'll be doing over Christmas Day. I hope you guys and girls and all my viewers out there drive safe on the roads, be supportive of others and be considerate of others. Stand up for others, providing it's done for the highest good of all. If there's conflict in relationships, just stare the persons in the eye. Sometimes it's more important to stare in the person's eyes than to say something at all. So sometimes you need to just do that, just really strong eye contact, and then just walk away and get along with your day. So really strong eye contact and just stare the person just straight down the barrel. Another key thing too is keep an eye out on the body language and various bits and pieces. If you walk into the shop and the body language is shit, just walk out of the shop and just go into another shop. We haven't got time for this shit. So body language, very, very important. Attitude is very, very important. There are comments being made to say, well, how do we make the attitude better to make Gippsland great again? That's something that's going to be worked on for the next 12 months. There's people, it's a bit like a football team where you need to really clear it out and start again, and that's something that we need to address. So the people that have got great attitude, great fights and great various bits and pieces just don't get run down by the community or the people that are in the community. We're sort of looking into that on a global scale to say, well, how do we make this better on a global scale? How do we work on attitudes in overseas and international and various bits and pieces by making it great, once again, making people smile, making people happy, making people want to succeed in today goals, making people want to earn money, getting people off the drugs, getting people back into a workplace, getting people to do these charities and community services and various bits and pieces. It's all you at the end of the day. So at the difference, it's the choice that you make that defines the type of human being and the respect that you get from the local community at the end of the day, providing that as high as good of all. I will be doing a show on imaging in the new year as well, so that's very important because that's talking about the leukemia energy. That's very, very important. So again, a lot of that's got to do with the local area and the local gymnasts, the yoga classes and various bits and pieces. That's where you get a lot of your local leukemia energy from. A lot of it's all about the chakras, getting them back up to line up, and getting your flame up from work, getting your flame up on relationships, guys and girls, getting you in the mood, girls really getting it high and men's really getting it high, and various bits and pieces. So yeah, that's all a part of the leukemia energy. Not only that too, if you can give nice energy off to your family, friends and loved ones, to your pets and to your animals, do that too. That's all good. So hopefully we'll have conversations in the new year, and there are a couple of surprises that I have for you, and it's been a great 12 months. We're going well as far as the views concerned. They will be fixed properly, but if I was to do the tallies, if I was to have my proper view account up there on the views page, we would have had over 1,000 views by now. So that's a big congratulations, and not only that, thank you all for sharing the pages with your friends and to your families and to your loved ones. I know you've been doing it because I've seen the results coming up, and good on you, and good on to the women that have sort of been doing it as well. Hopefully the communications will be better between men and women in the new year, which is what we're sort of driving towards. Hopefully we can go forwards and not backwards. So with that being said, any of you are females and you want to recommend other females to the show that will help them in day-to-day lives, just just bring them along. We're all big, I know it's a cliche, one big happy family, but we are. I've even seen a couple of comments that you guys sort of are leaving down in the comments, so I'll get that sort of fixed out, and to see sort of which guys, girls you want me to help you with, what sort of topics you want they're done. So that's all, that will all be taken care of in the new year. And not only that, I think we got about 4 subscribers or something like that, so it's been okay. So we got over 1,000 viewers, which is good. I just got to get somebody in there to fix up on the computer and to get the proper viewers up. We are trying to stop scoundrels by coming in to taking our viewers away. We're starting to get on top of that. So with all that being said, things are going well and into the right direction. I'll do a daring psychic predictions for 2018, which will be exciting for all you guys to start out the year with a big bang. So that will all be good. There's a few things going along, so that's all good. So I hope you have a kick-ass day and a kick-ass year, and be safe and try not to drink too much alcohol on New Year's Eve. Enjoy the fireworks, enjoy your families, enjoy yourself, enjoy your surrounds, and let's make the community a better place for 2018, and that is it.